Hello there, this is Cozy Misadventures. Thank you for joining me on my journey today. Well, right in front of us, you can see where we will be headed today, and it is to explore what exactly is going on in this set of islands. We have explored here before on the side. You can see our heaters right here in the distance. They are pretty microscopic at this point, but I can just make them out. But today we are going to see exactly what's on these interesting looking platforms. Before we get going, I'm going to set up a couple things that I've been meaning to do. The first is to move the silkworms closer to the silkworm farm. So I'm just going to leave all the other bugs here, and we are going to make a storage area for the silkworms. All right, so I think this is probably going to fill up pretty quickly. Just knowing what we've got nearby. So we are going to be able to really add a whole lot more silkworm generators to this area. I think I might even put the other materials that I need to make the silkworm generators come this way, which is the zeolite, water, and oxygen. Because if I have it all coming to one place, it's just going to streamline things and make them run even smoother. All right, so, all right, we got the palm tree unlocked. Our bio must really be skyrocketing right now. It looks like our overall TTI has kind of stalled. All right, so let's talk through what I've done. So here in my little fabric farm next to my trade rocket, I added an extra auto crafter and some lockers that are going to include all the things that we need to just keep making more and more silk generators. So I'm going to take a minute and add as many as I can, and we'll give you an update. Things are already filling up. So let's see what we can get. All right, so I was able to add 7 more silk generators right here. It looks like my point of need is going to be zeolite, so I might have to go back to my zeolite beach here and just try to gather as much as I can. And if I need to, I might order some more from Prime, but the silkworms are just coming in. In fact, my trade rocket is filling up really quickly right now with all of the fabric. So I think I might even need another trade rocket. But I think that's a later problem or thing to deal with because I am ready to go explore. Oh, I didn't even realize I had anything in my inventory still. Just go throw that inside. Got our lockers right here. Just let the overflow live and exist wherever it is. All right, so again, it's straight in front of us where we want to go today. And I do believe that makes it right near our phosphorus teleporter. Here's the area where we have the harvester getting us rare larvae. In fact, I think that little drone right there, if you can just make it out, just pick some up. I might turn that off while I'm out there. I'm not really in the need for anything, and you can see how full things are getting. Actually, maybe I will just turn it off here. And then when I need it, I can just get the larva going again. That way it will still continue harvesting and we'll have a supply ready to go. All right, so let's figure this out. Ooh, here we are. All right, so we can see we've got our phosphorus. It's just doing its own thing. We've got our heaters that we added a couple episodes ago. Here's that zeolite, so maybe we'll get some on our way out. I just really would like to get to those islands. I'm wondering if there is kind of a path up. Just don't want to fall off the mountain. So it looks like there's something that goes across there. Ooh, and I think maybe that is a branch we can climb. Let's go try it out. Or that. Ooh, maybe not. Okay, well, you know, we tried. Let's go through here. You know, I like a tunnel. It's empty. While I'm here, I'm going to grab some of this zeolite just because it's down on the beach and out of my way. I do wish we could harvest it, but I remember trying the harvester. Ooh, frogs! Ooh, and these are 1,000 animal multiplier. I could add those near my multiplier that I just put in by my fish last episode. Ooh, goodness. All right, so this is not the way. You can't just jump up the mountain, you start falling through. This looks interesting though. That's where I was. All right, maybe over here. There's one thing about me, it is that I am stubborn and I am gonna figure out exactly what I need to do what I wanna do. All right, let's get a little bit of a vantage. Okay, so I can see those are connected up there. I just need to find my initial way up. Let's just keep going up this area. It seems to have just kind of a path around. Oh my goodness, this is where we started. Okay, well, loops are fine. This is just gonna give us some extra zeolite, right? Let's just gather our zeolite. That was definitely the goal of this whole little roundabout trip, was to gather zeolite. It was not at all anything else. You know, don't worry about anything. Okay, so we are back. I just dropped off the zeolite I had at our home base, and I need to have a plan because this going around did not work for me. All right, let's go try going around this way. Nope. Looked like something was connected there. Wonder if I can get up this mountain. Okay, a little bit more of a bird's eye view. I don't know that we're oh no. I don't think we're supposed to be inside the mountain. It's fine. Okay. Yikes. So that area over there looks like a connected place. Down there is where I just was. Maybe I need to go on the other side and start from the other way. Okay. We're gonna just do a little fly. See what happens. We'll just kind of glide up the mountain. That's not cheating. We did it, I think. Okay, we are at least up here on this flat plateau. Grab a little bit more zeolite since we need it. And see if we can connect. Ooh, we can. Ooh, don't fall off. Oh my goodness, this looks so cool. Ooh, okay, so we have quasar up here. I knew there had to be something. Did you see what I see? Our cosmic quartz eggs are open. That means we can go back to all of our areas and get those cosmic quartz eggs that were encased in stone. Ooh, is this solar? Solar quartz. I definitely need more solar quartz. I didn't have enough to send some rockets the other day. Whew. Don't fall off. All right, you know what I'm realizing I didn't bring with me? Did you try to tell me? Is my teleporter. So I am just gonna have to have my rover help me, I guess. Wow, there are a ton of things here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put my rover on this next little area. Let it start trying to offload all my resources. Don't fall off. And we'll finish up this tall island up here. So if you are looking for some later game resources, all these quartzes way up here is where you can find it on these layered islands. Here, for reference, is the initial landing spot right here in the middle. And so we can see the quartz right here below or just south of the rare larva area. All right, so I went around that island twice just to ensure I didn't miss anything. Oh, I don't want to fall off. See, look, I said just to ensure I didn't miss anything, and I did miss something. What a surprise there. Apparently I need to be looking in these bushes. I'm afraid that I'm gonna fall off. And here's a clam. Oh, I need to build beehives. All right, so that is something that I want to do back at my base eventually. Build some beehives because I've had some need for honey. Go, drones, go. You're doing great. Look at that. You're keeping up pretty well. Now, I do think it would be a mistake for me to drive my rover up here. What do you think? Just my experience with, falling while driving. It just might not be a good idea. There is just so much quartz up here. As a gold mine. Quartz mine, I suppose. Sorry, that was a terrible joke. Was it a joke? I don't know. Ooh, we're gonna go up there. I should probably go drop off my inventory before I do that, though. Let's see. Oh yeah, we are about halfway full. Ooh, and we've got another cosmic quartz egg. All right, so let's grab it and head back to our rover. And then we'll head up our little beanstalk. Luckily, we don't have to be concerned about giants. Wow, look how full that is. I love it. Uh-oh, water is going to be my issue. So since I did not bring a teleporter, I am on a timeline unless I can find some water up here on these islands. All right, so this is kind of a big one. Let's see. Oh, some more quasar. All right, we'll take it. Now remember, and another cosmic, oh my gosh. Now remember, we will be able to make our own quasar once we fully terraform Aqualus. As long as we have all the materials, of course. Looks like we've got another vine we can climb. Let's go ahead and grab what we can. We are on a time crunch. Fingers crossed for a little frog pond where we can fill up on our water, because I would rather not auto-populate back the base right this moment. let there be a little frog pond. All right, and my hydration is critical. It'll be fine. We are up in the clouds up here. Let's see what we've got. There's gotta be a golden clam up here, right? I mean, how can there not be? Whoa, look at that. Some trees in the distance? I don't know. Let's not get too close to the edge right this moment. Let's see if we can gather all of this so we don't need to go all the way back up here. And another cosmic quartz. Look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so once you're at least, I don't know, maybe 2 TTI and a satellite. Wow. Okay, well, I can eat this food. There's no water. I should have plenty of water. I'm on a water moon. It's fine. Everything's fine. Solar. All right. I think this is everything. Nope. It is not everything. All right, so I'm gonna go back around one more time. This is as high as we can go. Look, see, I knew we would miss something and we are not gonna make it. I say, let's jump off the cliff. Woo! Okay, so we're gonna try to fall. Uh-oh. Oh, no. No. Okay, well. Our water, we did not make it. We just did not. It's fine. Let's go ahead and call our little rover back so our drones are a little happier. I'm sure they were already really far away, but now they'll be able to drop off everything nice and close. And they have already done a phenomenal job. Everything is pretty much gone. So at this point, it looks like I do need to make some new lockers for the solar quartz and quasar. Oh, it's a little tight of a squeeze, but I've got a locker now for solar quartz and for quasar quartz. And I've got a decent supply of both. Remember, I've still got a pretty good chunk of magnetar. The ones I'm short of on Aquilus right now are the blazar and pulsar, unfortunately. Which, of course, to make my own pulsar, I need zeolite. Zeolite is definitely something I need. All right, let's head back to our island. We are gonna learn from our mistake and bring the teleporter supplies. All right, so I've made it back to where we were before. We ended all the way up there. You can see the satellite hanging off the edge up there. It's fine, everything's fine. And what I notice is I missed a golden clam. Did you see it before? You didn't tell me. I need to know. Ooh, I will definitely take all these rods. All right, I do think I got everything or almost everything all the way up, so I'm not gonna worry about it at this point. But I can see lots of glowing from that area, and I'm gonna go there as soon as I get this clam. More quasar. We'll take it. Put the teleporter down just up here for now, and up here for now. And I'm going to build my rover just so my drones can work on things, keep them busy. Ooh, did I find I found another way up, I think. I'm wondering if this is the way we were supposed to come. We kind of made our own way before. I don't think there's a problem with that. You've got to get creative in games like this. And we've got another cosmic quartz. I love to see it. Ooh, that looks so cool. Look at that. All right, so we have found so many cosmic quartzes up here. What is it, 5 or 6, maybe 7? Could be exaggerating just a little bit. It's not a big deal. What's nice is, look, it's nice and clear and you can just faintly make out our base right here. That is our lovely lagoon home. All these islands interconnected. So neat. Now, I don't know if we've found everything yet. I guess only time will tell. We missed this set popping up. I never noticed it as it was happening. But yeah, so cool. Let's leave all of this here. Now it does look like we might have one last area. You can see the plants going from this island over to where the larva is. I'm just gonna leave my rover. Never mind. I'm gonna take it with me. Let's go down here and see what it looks like. Are we still up? Or have we gone all the way down? Ah, I see. Okay. I would like to leave the teleporter over here on this main island, I think. Island in the sky. All right, island in the sky. So we'll leave our teleporter there. It's not a big deal. Let's go ahead and see what else we've got to discover down here. Starting with some clams. I will take the basics. Ooh, a gold clam! Ooh, ooh, that is exciting. And we are about full. Where shall we put our rover? Let's make sure there's a flat area. Here we go, we'll put it right over here. These rovers are probably the most important tool that you get in this game. It really, they can get you everything and everywhere. They can give you oxygen. They can get you slowly and a bit chaotically from one place to another. And you can just breathe when you don't have oxygen. They're just the best. So once you can build a vehicle station, ooh, and another cosmic quartz. Once you can build a vehicle station, make sure you do, because they're gold. We found just some more, mostly basic ores. We did find another cosmic quartz. So look at that, 3 more just from this trip. 2 golden clams, I know I'd been asking for them. Let's go up across over here and see if there's anything. Okay, so it does look like this might just be how we were supposed to come up. Not very exciting, but still cool. All right, so there doesn't seem to be anything that we need to find here. I do think I've been here at least once before, because this is the area where I put my rare larva, which I believe is just down in this area right here. Let's go back up and we are going to teleport if I can find my way back up. Okay, not up, over. Over first. All right, so we will go here. And then back up. If I can find the vine. Hello? Pretty sure that's it right there. These plants are definitely in my way. Oh, I saw it. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't jump too much. I may be close to the edge. Look, there's a vine. Let me have it. Hello? Vines? Somebody let me up. All right, let's try this again. Ooh, okay. Those bushes are definitely in the way. So we're going to go back across where we left our teleporter on this main island. And we can head back to base. As always, we'll call our rover back. Grab our supplies so our drones can do their thing right here. Now it does look like my overflow lockers are pretty darn full. Things are moving a bit, but I've got lots of phosphorus. We might need to see how we can best use that. I know there are some resources that use that. On that note, I think we're going to call it a day. Have a good one.